Hey everyone, Scott with the Scott Man. We're here to film not just a driving video, but a driving tour video today. We're going to be filming a driving tour of Rochester and Rochester Hills, Michigan. We're located in the eastern edge of Oakland County. We're north of Troy, east of Auburn Hills, south of Oakland Township, and west of Shelby Township. I can't believe I've not filmed a driving tour out here yet, but we're going to do that today. And it is a beautiful day out today. It's partly cloudy, and it's right at the freezing mark. 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. When the sun is out, it is always a great day. So right now we're driving on Walton Boulevard. I started the video over by the Oakland University campus where we cross into Rochester Hills. So the first part of the video, we're pretty much going to be in Rochester Hills. Toward the end of the video, we'll go around the city of Rochester. So here's the first intersection. In this video, I feel like we're going to be going all over the place. Almost like a maze. So we're going to be making a right turn onto Adams Road. Walton Boulevard, we're going to continue that east. That'll eventually take you into downtown Rochester. So to our right, yep, that is the eastern end of the Oakland University campus. Oakland University, although it primarily has a Rochester mailing address, a good part of the campus, where all the academic buildings are, is in Auburn Hills. But the majority of the land is in Rochester Hills. So really quick, I'm going to make a right turn here. So we're going to enter the campus briefly. We're not going to be seeing like on any of the academic buildings or anything like that. But what I do want to show off is Meadowbrook Hall. And yeah, I'll go ahead and make a left. If you were to continue straight, that road will eventually wind its way over into the main part of the campus. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been back in here. Meadowbrook Hall, yeah, it's a very large mansion. It used to be the home of Matilda and Dodge Wilson. Yeah, I remember taking a tour in there back when I was attending Oakland University. I remember taking a tour in Meadowbrook Hall. I'm probably not going to be able to show it very well just because it is back a ways from the trees, but that's not a problem. But yeah, if you're going to go straight through that gate, well, you can't because the gate's closed, but you could go right up to the mansion itself. And I do know, too, that around the holidays, they also put on a lot of Christmas lights too, because I know they're doing that this year. But yeah, let's see if I can. I'm going to turn the car a little bit briefly that way. You might be able to see a part of it. But yeah, if you wanted to take a tour, obviously it's closed today, but yeah, the visitor's entrance is just over here, and you can walk in and you can walk in there. But yeah, with this driving tour, I have a feeling this is going to be a long one. But we'll wait and see, though, to see where we are once we get into downtown Rochester later in the video. Like, I can guarantee you, this will for sure be over an hour. Because there is so much to see in Rochester Hills and, of course, Rochester as well. But yeah, although this video is going up well into 2021, I'm recording this on New Year's Eve 2020. So this is going to be the last video I record in 2020. And despite how weird 2020 has been due to the virus outbreak, it's like I filmed a lot of videos this year. Of course, I filmed a lot of driving videos this year because, yeah, but when it comes to driving around in a car all by myself, it's like, you can't, it's like, what am I trying to say? It's like, if you're looking to do an activity while practicing physical distancing, this is the best way to do so. Okay, so I am going to make a right turn here back onto Adams. So hope you enjoy that little small tour of the Meadowbrook Hall area of Oakland University. Nobody's coming from the left, so we can go ahead and make a right turn. But yeah, this is it's pretty hilly in here, I have to say. All I have to say is, this is probably not the best road to drive on during a snowstorm. It's because between Walden Boulevard and M59, like, yeah, this is pretty hilly. But yeah, it's like, this New Year's Eve is a lot different for me than last year, because yeah, when I was, this time last year, I was in South Carolina. I was driving from Charleston up to Myrtle Beach. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful here. Yeah, we got people turning left onto Avon. But yeah, pretty nice golf course off to the right there. But yeah, this is the first, like the period between Christmas and New Year's. This is the first year since, I think, 2017, I believe, where I did not leave the state of Michigan. Because last year, of course, I was in South Carolina, where I started 2020 in South Carolina. And then 2 years ago, I did a trip down to Tennessee, but I came back from Tennessee just before New Year's Day. But yeah, I'm just glad that despite how crazy the year's been, that we're finishing off on a high note with the sunny weather we're seeing today. Because it could have been cloudy, gloomy, and rainy or something like that. I'm gonna get over to the right lane. He's going a little slow, but he's picking up a little bit. So here's the intersection with Hamlin Road. A long time ago, Adams Road did not continue this way. You had to go right onto Hamlin, and then there is another bridge for Adams Road further west. They end up building this new part of Adams Road to make things a little bit easier for navigation. And if that's the interchange with M59. And yeah, we got a red light we have to stop at here. Yeah, I forgot when it was built, but yeah, I think it was over a decade. I think it was over a decade ago. It was like late 2000s, maybe. Yeah, they built this shopping area over here. You got a Walmart, you got a Meijer. Well, Walmart's right here. Also got Panera Bread, GameStop, Five Guys, Kirby's Coney Island. A lot of different places in there. And then up ahead, there's also a Meijer. Yeah, the Meijer is well off the road. And then here at this traffic light, this is where Adams Road used to come from. Until he built this new stretch here between M59 and, well, where Adams Road used to be. Because, yeah, over here, we're now on the border of Auburn Hills with Rochester Hills. See, Auburn Hills is off to the right. Which, as a matter of fact, I even filmed a video of our driving tour of Auburn Hills earlier in 2020. But we'll make a left turn here on the Auburn Road to head east. That's good. I didn't have to wait too long for this light. But yeah, this is the southwestern portion of Rochester Hills. I'd say, yeah, for when I'm usually in Rochester Hills, this is probably the one part I'm usually not in very often. Well, with the exception, of course, where that Walmart and the Meijer are located. Rochester Hills is one suburb in Metro Detroit, which is really, really nice. A lot of beautiful homes in Rochester Hills, a lot of shopping, a lot of restaurants. We've had some crazy weather in the past week because it's like 2 nights ago we had maybe close to 2 inches of snow, and it all melted yesterday when we had freezing rain, and then of course warmed up to just plain rain as it got up to like close to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, or in Celsius about a little over 4 degrees. And now it looks like it's hardly any snow anymore. Speed limit was 45 for some reason. I was going a little under. Oh well. Alright, so up ahead, that is the traffic light for Crooks Road. I'm going to go ahead and get over because what I'm going to be doing is I want to head north on Crooks. However, it's a boulevard, so I am going to have to do a Michigan U-turn, so I will need to make a right turn at the traffic light. And turn around. And I do have to stop at this red light, but yeah, I better wait. Now it's clear. If you have Crooks Road, if you go another mile south, that'll take you into Troy. Alright, that's good. The light is still green, so that way I don't have to stop once again here. So now we're going to head north, and I'll have to stop here, but it might turn green very shortly, though. Or not. Alright, so let's continue north. So we're going to head back up toward M59. Got some different businesses in there. See a Quizno Sub, Tropical Smoothie Cafe. And also you got different office complexes in here too. Yep, and here is the interchange with Crooks with M59. We've got Burger King on the right side, McDonald's on the left, even a Red Roof Inn. still remember when the bridge for Crooks Road, I think it used to only be a 2-lane road, which I'm glad they built a new bridge to make it 5, I think 5 lanes. Yeah, didn't know they had a Taco Bell over here. A couple different gas stations over here too on the north side. Tim Hortons as well. And then we'll be making a left turn up ahead onto Hamlin Road. And I think, yeah, we should be able to make a left. Perfect. Yeah, this is Hamlin Road. It mostly travels through Rochester Hills. It does end up over at Squirrel Road on their Auburn Hills side. Oh, this is a little bumpy here. And over where it enters Auburn Hills, west of Adams Road, there are a lot of different office complexes over there. Even a tech center for Comerica Bank. Go back the other way on Hamlin Road, you go through the rest of Rochester Hills, and then once it crosses over into Macomb County, it ends up all the way into Riverbends Park in Shelby Township. Looks like they're might be building either a new subdivision, either for either new homes or that might even be a park. I think it's a park, but I think they are building something here. Either new homes or condominiums. I'm not sure though. Yeah, this road's seen its better days, although it's a little bit better here. Alright, so we're making a right turn back onto Adams Road. So we are back to where we were just a few minutes or so ago. So we're seeing a little bit of repeat footage, but only for about a mile, because what we're going to do is we're going to be heading back to Avon Road and we're going to make a right turn. But yeah, on both sides of the road you got different residential neighborhoods. Some very nice homes along in here. And even have an apartment complex to the left. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, this would not be fun in a snowstorm. Yeah, even Squirrel Road over in Auburn Hills, it's a little hilly too as you head north, heading toward Oakland University. A lot of cars going straight, but thankfully for us, we're going to be making a right turn. Deer crash area. It's like, yeah, I see the deer crossing sign up ahead. So it's like, yeah, it's like you almost don't even want to drive on Adams Road between Hamlin and Walton Boulevard during a snowstorm, because like now you have to deal with icy roads, but also deer crossing. This is Avon Road, which once it goes into Macomb County, this eventually turns into 23-mile road over by Yates Cider Mill. But yeah, with this driving tour, I'm not going to be showing a lot of DeQuinder. I'll probably mention this again when we get over to that part of the area. I won't be showing much of DeQuinder in this video just because I did a separate video of DeQuinder where I went on it from just south of 8 Mile all the way to 26-mile road near, or like Mount Vernon Road near Stony Creek Metro Park. So we'll make a right turn back onto Crooks. So this is where Crooks Road begins or ends, depending on which way you're traveling on it. This stretch of Crooks is between here and Hamlin. This is all residential. Definitely wanted to get out to do another driving tour in Oakland County. So I've done a lot in Wayne County lately. So it's good every once in a while to come back up here. I need to do another one in Macomb County soon too. I'm kind of thinking maybe Mount Clemens and Harrison Township or something. So I did do a video of Mount Clemens, but I haven't done a driving tour of Mount Clemens yet. Probably something I might try to do sometime in 2021, or not sure when in the year though. And here we are. We just made a big circle. Here's Hamlin Road, but this time we're going to be making a left turn. Yeah, better wait. Okay, perfect. I'm going to stay in the right lane this time. Yeah, right over here, this is the Clinton River Trail. So this is a nice trail system which comes over from Pontiac and it heads all the way through, like just south of Rochester, and eventually heads out to Shelby Township. And then the same trail goes all the way to Richmond, Michigan, which is the northeastern part of Macomb County. And this part of Hamlin, you got different office complexes, even looks like even some condos too. Up ahead. Either condos or townhomes. Yeah, with today being New Year's Eve, yeah, not really a lot of people working. And at the same time, yeah, as I'm recording this video, we're still in the pandemic, so a lot of people are probably still working from home too. Okay, so we're going to be making a right turn here at the roundabout with Livernois. With a lot of these roads we're driving on, we'll be getting on these roads at different parts in this video. Livernois goes, yeah, also like Crooks Road, goes into Troy once you go south of South Boulevard. If you were to head north, we'll be seeing the northern part of Livernois later in this video. It ends up as just a small country road in the southern part of Oakland Township. And of course, going in the direction we are, this will take you all the way directly into Royal Oak. Because once you cross into Clawson, and then going to Royal Oak, it becomes Main Street. And then Livernois picks up again south of 696, and it continues through eventually into the western part of Detroit. And then ends up all the way down the Delray neighborhood of southwest Detroit, which is where they're putting in the new Gordie Howe International Bridge. Once that bridge is complete in a few years, I'd love to go across over to Canada via that bridge. And here we are back at Auburn Road. That's a really cool tree, although it looks like a dead tree, but that doesn't mean it does not look cool, because it's pretty awesome. idea what 2021 is going to be like. And it's like, it'll be pretty cool when I eventually watch this video back when I'm editing this and get ready to upload this to YouTube. It's like I'll be able to watch this back and be like, oh yeah, that happened, yep, I was right, or nope, I was definitely wrong. But yeah, for how I think 2021 is going to be, it's not going to be all of a sudden the year of, well, I don't want to say it's the year of miracles, because you can always have miracles, but I would say, or to say that 2021 is going to be the best year ever after 2020 being, for some people, the worst year ever, or many people, the worst year ever, I would have to doubt you on that one, because I don't think everything's going to be perfect in 2021. I do feel it's going to be an improvement, but I do not see it being the best year for everybody either, because you still got the virus outbreak lingering into 2021. But there is light at the end of the tunnel, though. So, but yeah, there's gonna be bumps in the road. Things aren't gonna be perfect. Things are gonna be difficult at times, but it's not gonna feel apocalyptic like 2020 did. I think March, April, and May of 2020 felt like the most apocalyptic in the year. Because that was when, we didn't know much about the virus, and we all had more concerns than we do have now. Like there are a lot of concerns about the virus still right now, but things I feel are a little bit more calm compared to several months ago. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're on South Boulevard, so this is the border of Rochester Hills on our left side and Troy on the right side. And here's the light for Rochester Road, and we may have to wait twice for this light. I have no idea if I'm going to make the left turn light. What? Probably not. I'm going to have to wait a little bit. But there's not many cars I'll be able to go after these few cars go. And perfect timing. I would have had to. I probably would not be able to go if one more car was behind him. So this is Rochester Road. This is probably the busiest road in Rochester Hills and Rochester. So yeah, Rochester Road going back into Troy. That once you get down to Big Beaver area, that you can connect over to I-75 down there. And of course you got the interchange here with M59. And this goes eventually into downtown Rochester. At some point I wouldn't mind doing a video on Rochester Road in almost its entirety. But yeah, this is a very busy area. This is the big shopping area for Rochester. As a matter of fact, it's not the only one. There's another one we'll be seeing later in the video. But over here, you got a lot of businesses. Got a Meyer, a Panda Express, DeBella Subs, Wendy's, Starbucks Coffee, Mod Pizza, Qdoba, Traffic Light, etc. But yeah, it's like, this area is really busy. Even on this side of Auburn Road, you got a lot of different businesses in here. So you got Target, Taco Bell, Red Lobster, Best Buy, TJ Maxx, DSW Shoe Warehouse, Ulta Beauty, Bell Tire, Chili's. Did I say Chili's? Also an Imagine movie theater. So this is a very congested area. But I'm going to be making a right turn, so I'm not going to be showing all of Rochester Road in this video. So I want to go back to Auburn Road, but I wanted to show more of the huge shopping area. So this is Barclay Circle. This will wind us back over to Auburn Road to the east of the huge shopping area. But if you're coming south from Rochester, going down on Rochester Road, you want to go east on Auburn Road, this is a good detour, so that we don't have to worry about making a left turn at that congested light at Auburn Road. Even as you go along Rochester Road, continuing north, there's even more shopping as you get up toward Avon Road. Which Avon is about half a mile to two-thirds of a mile south of the city limits for Rochester. And here's Auburn Road. We'll go ahead and make a left turn here. Well, once it turns green. Okay, so let's turn left and we'll continue our way east on Auburn Road. As you get east of the Rochester Road area, yeah, now it gets to be a little bit more residential again. Auburn Road, yeah, it ends up continuing east past Rochester Hills, like past Dequinder, and it goes into Shelby Township. I think I even showed that part of Auburn Road in the Shelby Township driving tour video I did earlier in the year. And then Auburn Road eventually makes its way over to Mound Road. Here's the light with John R. A little bumpy, but not too bad. But yeah, one thing I forgot to point out too, although better late than never, yeah, Rochester, the city of Rochester Hills and Rochester, before they were incorporated, this used to be called Avon Township. That's why there's a road called Avon Road, which we'll see again in a little while. But then, yeah, out of Avon Township, yeah, then came the cities of Rochester Hills and Rochester. And this area here, this is Brooklands. This of course, was incorporated or annexed by the city of Rochester Hills. Nice little small downtown area. All right, so like what I do with all my different driving tours, I like to go into the. I even put the left turn blinker on, showing I wasn't going to be continuing straight on to Auburn. They still didn't look. Oh well. So anyway, I like to go into some of the different residential neighborhoods in these videos. So if this is Harrison Avenue, and the home prices in here, there is a good variety. Like the average ones are between $170,000 and $250,000, but you do have some outliers which do go up into 300s or the 400,000s, like the ones on the right, for example, like right there. Matter of fact, I was in the subdivision not too long ago, driving around checking out Christmas lights. Around the holidays, it is a tradition I like to do, where I go around different subdivisions, checking out some of the cool Christmas decorations that people have up. And every once in a while, too, you'll see these different homes where they'll have these really cool light shows. Even ones where you can turn on the FM radio, tune to a certain station, and they have it synced up to the music, which is really, really cool. like a classic example is, yeah, if you Google or search on YouTube the music video for Wizards in Winter by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, it's a video of a guy's house which went viral back in the early to mid 2000s, which syncs up perfectly to that song. I think Trans-Siberian Orchestra made that their official video. So that guy who put on those decorations to that song probably made a lot of money off of that. And I know, yeah, there's a house that's kind of similar to that that's out in Shelby Township. Be curious if they do that again next year. So yeah, because I did go by it last year. No, this past year. All right, here's DeQuinder Road. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a left turn. And wow, I'm shocked. Nobody's coming. Well, for at least in the short term. So we're back on DeQuinder Road again. This is in 2020. I feel like I filmed a lot of stuff on DeQuinder. So I did the main video on DeQuinder, and then I also filmed parts of DeQuinder in my Shelby Township driving tour. So this is the county border with Oakland County and Rochester Hills on the left, and Macomb County and Shelby Township on the right. But as I was saying earlier, I'm not going to show much of DeQuinder Road at all in this video, just because I have filmed quite a bit of it in previous videos. So I'm going to be making a left turn to go back onto Hamlin. If you go a mile east on Hamlin, that'll take over to Riverbends Park, which is a beautiful park. And that's where I filmed my 2020 year in review video. Or at least the last part of the video. Alright, back in Rochester Hills. So yeah, we'll take this for about a mile. Yeah, mostly residential neighborhoods, but you do got different offices, different, more industrial areas too. Well, more like warehouses than like factories or things like that. And yeah, Rochester Hills has a lot of parks, kind of like how Troy does. Yeah, this is one. This is Borden Park off to the left. Pretty large park, but it's not the largest park in Rochester Hills. Alright, so we'll make a right turn onto John R. John R. in Rochester Hills is primarily residential. And it's kind of the same way too in Troy until you get down to the Maple Road area where you start to get down to Oakland Mall. But yeah, as you can tell, like in many different parts of the city, yeah, there are new homes and condos going up. Rochester Hills has seen a lot of growth over the years. All right, I gotta be a little careful here because you got a garbage truck taking care of people's garbage. Perfect timing too, because yeah, I was able to go over the other side of the road safely. So I will be making a left turn to go back onto Avon. If I were to continue straight on John R. for about another maybe half a mile, that'll take you into Bloomer Park, which I believe that is the largest park in the city of Rochester Hills. And Bloomer Park is a beautiful park. I remember back in 2017, I filmed a video in Bloomer Park. Yeah, Bloomer Park has a lot of beautiful trails back in there. It also goes, or parts of it goes along the Clinton River. And there's even a connection from Bloomer Park over to, oh, yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why I was recording sitting at a red light, because I normally don't do that. But anyway, what's pretty cool is that from Bloomer Park, there's a connection over to the Clinton River Trail. One thing I will mention about Bloomer Park is during the warmer months, I believe there is a fee to enter the park. Although I think you can technically get in for free if you come off the Clinton River Trail, but it's like you have to pay if you're driving into the park. They may not have a fee during the winter time, but don't hold me to that. I would just to be sure, I would check their website or check any signs that are up, because it might say free entry or please pay or something like that. But yeah, one thing I will mention, yeah, I will not be driving by Yates Cider Mill in this video. I do, however, drive by it in my DeQuinder Road video. And yeah, we got a busy intersection up ahead because there's Rochester Road again. And there's also a smaller shopping area that's to the left side of the road, like on the southwest corner. Try to see some of the stores that are over there. But yeah, I if we could see an ABC warehouse over there. Yeah, this is a very long line. I probably was here at least 2, maybe close to 3 minutes. Yeah, more shopping over in the left side. Because of the sunshine, I can't really see too well all the different stores that are in there. Oh, and there's a Home Depot over here too. Although it looks like it's separate from the rest of the shopping. And yeah, to our right, that is Rochester University. It used to be called Rochester College, but in 2019, it ended up becoming Rochester University. I know it's a private university. I think it's supposed to be a Catholic university, if I'm not mistaken. And here we are, back at the Clinton River Trail. Man, this is a beautiful intersection up ahead too. It's like you got the Clinton River along with Livernois as well. Although on the downside, there can be a lot of traffic here. Thankfully, we just got the green light, so don't have to stop it. To our left, right there, or no, not just yet. So I believe that's the main municipal center. Yeah, City Hall for Rochester Hills. So if you want to go to the City Hall for Rochester Hills, you just make a left turn there. People are going really slow right now. It's like we're barely going 10 under the speed limit right now. Okay, looks like they're picking up a little bit. So we'll get off Avon Road momentarily. Up ahead, yeah, that's the Got the traffic light for Old Perch Road at perfect timing too, because it's a red light. So I'm gonna get on to Old Perch Road, and as a matter of fact, the traffic light up ahead, that's the light for Crook. So we were just over there a while ago. And good timing, have a bright green arrow. The Old Perch Road is just a small little secondary road. It's just a connector between Avon and Walton Boulevard. This is pretty much all residential. Yeah, I don't think I've been on this road before. So I usually pass it up, either taking Livernois or Adams Road, usually. Although it's hilly here, but it's a lot more gentle in terms of the hills. So it's like, so if you're trying to drive north through Rochester Hills during a snowstorm, this may not be a bad alternative. So you don't have to go on those steep hills on Adams Road. Like, yeah, I won't be showing a ton of Walton Boulevard in this video, but I'll always be showing a little bit of it. So I'll show it off here for a little ways as we go west back toward Adams Road, and then we'll be back on it briefly in downtown Rochester when it turns into University Drive. So we'll make a left turn here. So we're back on Walton Boulevard, and Walton Boulevard is where we started the video today when we were coming from the west, from Auburn Hills. Yeah, generally between Livernois and Adams Road, it's mostly residential. Right here is Brewster Road. I'm not really going to drive down that road in this video. It's mainly just a secondary road serving residential neighborhoods. Oh, that truck actually picked up speed. Because I'm turning right at Adams Road, so I'm going to get back behind him. Because yeah, he was starting to even go close to 50 miles per hour, so it's like, yeah, there's no way. And to the right, that is another big shopping area. That is called the Village of Rochester Hills. It's kind of like an outdoor shopping mall a little bit. Like you got Whole Foods, you got a Whole Foods market. We're making a right turn. So yeah, this is back where we were near the very beginning of the video with the Oakland University campus. Yeah, and over on the left side, even have a Trader Joe's. And on the right, yeah, they have a Barnes & Noble over there. That's pretty cool. You gotta be careful here too. So I know there's a Chipotle in there as well. So I know there's I think the Mitchell's Fish Market. Yeah, it's right there. And yeah, that store is to the right. That is closed. It used to be Parisian, and then it became Carson's, and then that ended up closing down. Generally, once you get north of Walton Boulevard, then it becomes primarily residential. We're going to be taking us up to Tinkin Road, which is the next traffic light. We're making a right turn. And Tinkin Road, with the exception of the intersection over by Rochester Road, is primarily residential. And there's a lot of traffic on this road right now. Because, yeah, as you go north on Adams Road, this is primarily just going to residential areas. Especially once you get up to Oakland Township, which is... Once you get north of Dutton Road, which is the road 1 mile to the north of here. Yeah, this is very congested. I may not even be able to make it to the right turn lane. Alright, no. Alright, I'm in luck. The two cars in front of me, or who were in front of me, are making a right turn. So it makes it a lot more easily, or a lot easier. And over there to the left, the northwest corner of the intersection, that is Rochester Adams High School. That is one of 3 high schools in the City of Rochester Hills for the Rochester School District. And a little fun fact, Madonna graduated from Rochester Adams High School. It's like the teachers and probably the principal there at the time probably would have no idea how big of a pop star Madonna would become. Huh, even for Tinkin Road, there's a lot of traffic on this road. We're continuing our way east on Tinkin. I'm going to be going all the way to Livernois, but I'm going to be going to another subdivision before that, and the subdivision will cut us over to Livernois. But yeah, this road is primarily residential. So you have many different subdivisions on both sides of the road. Yeah, and the next subdivision I'll go into is going to be coming up in a little bit to the right. Yeah, the actual intersection with Livernois is a roundabout. And if we're going to go continue north on Livernois from the roundabout up ahead, yeah, it just becomes a dirt road and heads off in the country. Okay, so we'll make a right turn here. So this is Bridgestone Drive. And yeah, like the other subdivision we drove in, these homes are a little larger. It's like the average home prices for what I was seeing online, like on Zillow, for example, is like between $330,000 and $420,000. Which yeah, I can see that a little bit, just because you got halfway decent sized yards and some larger homes, especially 2-story homes. But yeah, it's like you can tell where homeowners have shoveled their driveways. So we'll turn left onto Bigger's Drive here. I gotta be careful for them. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stay on this side of the road. Quite a bit of people walking on this road right now. But I can't blame it, it's a nice day today. Okay, so we'll keep on going. Oh, I'm gonna make a right turn. Might as well turn here. So you just got off of Biggers Road, and now we're on Hickory Hill Drive. This will take us back out to Livernois, and the homes in here, yeah, these are a little larger. These average price are between $350,000 and $500,000. I even saw some home prices that are even as large or as high as $738,000. Maybe that one on the right, possibly. Yeah, these are pretty expensive, I have to say. They are nice, though. Yeah, I'll just go out to Tink, back out to Tinkin. Because, yeah, we're not going to really miss a whole lot more if we were continuing the subdivision. And it is perfectly clear to the left, so go ahead and make a turn. And here is the intersection with Livernois. So we have a pretty nice roundabout over here. If we continue straight, that'll eventually take us back over to Rochester Road. We'll be seeing the intersection with Tinkin and Rochester Road later in the video. Alright, nobody's coming from the circle, so we'll go ahead and make a right turn. Yeah, I feel like with this video, we're going all over the place. So I'm trying to have this be a little bit more comprehensive than when I filmed some of my original driving tour videos. Okay, right now this is mostly residential though. But in a little bit we're going to be coming up to Walton Boulevard. Was once you go east of Livernois, Walton Boulevard turns into University Drive because that's when you start to enter the city of Rochester. Now, I don't know if it was this year or last year, but they did a resurfacing project on this going all the way down to Avon. Little shopping area over to the left, and then yeah, over there to the left, that is Ascension Providence Hospital, which it used to be called Crittenden Hospital. Surprised I didn't have to stop at that light back there. And to the right, that is Rochester High School. So that's the second high school here in the city of Rochester Hills. You can get a good view of the football field from here. Yeah, this road service is a lot better than what it used to be. But yeah, Ascension Providence Hospital, which yeah, again, used to be called Crittenden Hospital. My grandparents used that hospital quite a bit when they were alive and they were living out in Oakland Township. Yeah, as a matter of fact, even, yeah, my grandfather passed away in that hospital because he had a heart attack a day and a half earlier, and he unfortunately didn't make it. And here we are once again, back at the intersection with Avon. Just from a different angle this time. And unfortunately, unlike the light at Walton Boulevard, that guy just ran the red light. But we're not. We're going to stop. And we're going to be good. And he's in a big hurry because he didn't really cut me off or anything because I was well enough back, but oh well. just for a little bit, and this is going to take us back over to Hamlin, which we're at that intersection earlier in the video. Back at the roundabout with Hamlin. We're going to be making a left turn at Hamlin. We're going to head over to Rochester Road because I think the time has come. I think we've seen plenty of Rochester Hills. We'll be seeing a tiny bit of it again later, but we need to get into Rochester because we've been filming for just about an hour out the wait. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, we're going to make our way into Rochester now. In Hamlin Road, once you get east of Livernois, it's primarily residential. The sun came out today because when I woke up this morning it was very overcast, but by the time I got close to lunch, the clouds started to move out of here, so it turned out to be a pretty nice day. Making a left turn here, and yeah, of course that guy is making things very difficult up ahead. Trying to get out of the left turn lane, and we'll have at least like a 3-minute wait before I can go. Okay, that was a long wait. That probably, at least 3 minutes. But now we'll make our way north. So now we'll take Rochester Road all the way into downtown Rochester. And then we get unlucky with a red light for a subdivision street, of all things. They only had to wait like 2 seconds. Okay, so now I'll get to see what the stores are up ahead, because we'll be seeing them much more closely along Rochester Road. You guys see a PetSmart over there. See a Marshall's, Home Goods, Dick's Sporting Goods, Michael's, Bed Bath & Beyond. I think there used to be a Steinmart in there. It looks like it closed down. Also an Aldi grocery store. Man, this is terrible timing. Thankfully, I didn't have to wait as long as that other light, though. But I feel like I've only gone 1 mile in 6, maybe 7 minutes. Because I've caught every traffic light. Within that time span, I had to sit at entire red lights. Alright, but yeah, now we're heading down into Rochester. Got a lot of dealerships over here, even have an Arby's to the left. This can get very congested at rush hour going into Rochester. are now entering the city of Rochester, and we're going over the Clinton River. And of course, we get a red light up ahead. Watch, will catch every light in downtown. Just watch. Or maybe not. Well, you know, I didn't have to wait for too long. But yeah, during the holidays, yeah, every building along this road has all these different Christmas decorations up, or all these lights. And yeah, that home bakery that we just passed on the right, that's the oldest commercial building in the city of Rochester. Although the home bakery's been there since 1930, the building itself was constructed back in 1849. Yeah, even at this hour, you can see a lot of the lights on. Although I don't know if they'll come out well on this video. Oh, I didn't mean to turn left here. I need to get back over. Thankfully, I can easily do that. I didn't want to turn at University. Okay, so yeah, this is University Drive, and that, as you head west out of Rochester, that'll turn into Walton Boulevard. Yep, City of Rochester has a lot of great restaurants too. And to the left, that is La Puma's Coney Island. That is a very popular Coney Island. And unfortunately, I think the founder of La Puma's Coney Island passed away earlier this year. So now we're starting to head more into the northern part of Rochester, but I am going to be making a left turn at this light up ahead. See, this is where I want the turn, or where I want to turn. So this is Woodward Avenue, not to be confused with the main Woodward Avenue going from Pontiac to Detroit. Like, yeah, it is so congested that you're almost forced to make a left turn on the red light. That's probably almost where they need to make a left green arrow for that intersection. So the home prices on this road, yeah, they're a huge range of prices. Go as low as $230,000 to as high as $860,000. Like, not far away from $1 million. So as you can tell, Rochester is expensive. Got a little car wash to the right, and then off the way to the left, that is a very beautiful park, which runs along the Paint Creek, which is a tributary of the Clinton River. And we'll have to stop because we got people crossing. Or maybe not. Just have to go a little slow. But yeah, right here, this is the Paint Creek Trail. This trail begins... Ooh, that trail looks icy. Because the Paint Creek Trail is a gravel trail which starts off here in Rochester and goes all the way up to Lake Orion. As it goes all along the Paint Creek. And then back there, this turns into Ludlow Avenue. Okay, so yeah, that park, yeah, it's Rochester Municipal Park. But yeah, the home prices in here are pretty much the same as Woodward Avenue, Rochester. Again, not to be confused with the more well-known Woodward Avenue. It's like, I don't know why they call that Woodward Avenue, not like Woodward Drive or something like that. So it doesn't confuse people. Like, Woodward Avenue? All right, this will take me to Detroit. No, it doesn't. It takes you over here. All right, so I'll make a left turn to University. if we were to make a right like that car is doing, that would take us... Oh, this is going to be a little tricky. Oh, nobody's coming. How lucky is that? But if we're to go west on University, that'll take us back over toward the hospital, which, of course, again, used to be called Crittenden Hospital. So now we'll drive around downtown Rochester a little bit. First, we'll check out the west side, and then we'll head eventually to the east side. I think I'm going to the traffic light. Or no, because I want to turn out Walnut. This is Pine Street. Here we are, Walnut. Because in the next block east, that's Rochester Road or Main Street. And yeah, over to the left, that is, if you want to go into downtown Rochester, that is a good parking option. They got a nice parking garage over there. Is this 2nd Street? Oh, nope. This is 4th Street. I'm going to keep going. Or actually, I'm going to go to 3rd Street. And there's also metered parking, too, that's outside as well. All right, we'll head right on 3rd Street. Yeah, similar to Woodward and Ludlow, yeah, the home prices in here are all over the place. So it's like I can't really even get a good price range on a lot of these homes just because, yeah, again, it goes all over. But yeah, it's a nice area though if you can afford the prices. Alright, we'll make a left turn here. We're going to head down to 2nd Street, and then we'll cross over Rochester Road via 2nd Street. And I got a nice cemetery off to the right there. And here is 2nd. I always could go to 1st Street, but 1st Street and Rochester Road, I don't think it's... I don't recall that being a traffic light, so that... And plus 1st Street, I don't think... Yeah. Or I think it does go through, but again, not with a traffic light. And I'm going to have to wait. Oh, no, he's turning. Yeah, this is kind of a one-lane road, somewhat. Walnut Street again. Yep, this would be a lot easier to cross over the road. And wow, you can see some of the glowing lights from the building there. We don't have to stop at Main Street or Rochester Road. That is beautiful timing. And more parking lots, too. So there's plenty of parking here in Rochester. We'll definitely have to go down Water Street in a little bit, so we'll come back. And yeah, this trail over here, this connects the Paint Creek Trail over to the Clinton River Trail. We'll make a left turn here at Elizabeth Street. If we're to continue down 2nd Street that way, there is a good parking area directly or with direct access to the Clinton River Trail. It goes right by the Clinton River, which is a very nice area. And even have some apartments over here as well. And we'll make a left turn onto University. So this is where University Drive ends up. So head back into Rochester. And yeah, that building to the left, that is the Royal Park Hotel. That is a very nice hotel. As a matter of fact, it will make a right turn here. Paul McCartney, Taylor Swift, or even former President George W. Bush have stayed there before. And that is the Rochester Hills Public Library. I'm wondering why it's called the Rochester Hills Public Library when technically this is the City of Rochester. Oh well. Alright, now we'll make a left turn onto Water Street. And yep, more parking out to the right. And yeah, right in front of us, that's the Rochester Grain Elevator, or just Rochester Elevator. And nobody's coming from University, we can just keep on going. And yeah, over to the left, that is the Rochester Mills Beer Company. It's a restaurant and I believe I think it's also, I think it's got to be a brewery too. But yeah, that used to be the Western Knitting Mills, which yeah, back in the day, it used to produce a lot of gloves. And yeah, that building over there is the fire station. But we'll go ahead and make a right turn onto 3rd Street. We're gonna head back onto Main Street or Rochester Road. Alright, that car is parked, so I can go around him. So no turn on red, so I'll have to wait till it turns green. Okay, so back on the Main Street. I'm surprised that light stayed green. It's like I was expecting to stop at a light here. Just because I came off one of the side streets. But yeah, it's great to see a lot of people out and about today, going shopping. Of course, a lot of stores are closed on New Year's Day, so today's the better day to do some shopping. Close out 2020. I better go over. He's got to wait for pedestrians to cross the street. Oh, that's pretty cool. They have a sign for Addison Oaks County Park. Yeah, although it's 9 miles to the north of here. Yep, so yeah, this time we'll continue past Woodward Avenue. So we'll make a right turn into this subdivision up ahead. Well, we'll go one more street. Alright, so we'll make a turn here. So this is Maywood Avenue. So the home price in here, again, this is an average. Yeah, it's averages between 250 and 400 or 400,000. Some homes are even go up between 500,000 and 750,000. Like that one on the right, for example. I'm sure that one's way up there. Some nice homes, though, I have to say. All right, we'll turn right on the Inglewood. We'll go down a couple streets or so. Squeeze on through here. Yeah, that's like a Catholic elementary school we just passed, and there's even a little bit of a sledding hill off to the left too. As a kid, I even went sledding on that hill in that elementary school one time. All right, we'll go ahead and make a right turn here. This will take us back over to, or I wonder. Because, yeah, this road is going to take us just to the south of that light with Rochester Road and Woodward, so I want to get to the north of it. So we'll go over this way, so that way, yeah, we get north of that traffic light. So here's Main Street or Rochester Road. We'll go ahead and we'll turn to the right, and look, they have the red light right now, but oh, good timing. Traffic light. Oh, cars are coming from Woodward. Or one car, so we can go ahead and turn now. So now we're heading out of Rochester now, and there's one more general area of Rochester Hills and Rochester I would like to show off. So up ahead, we're coming up to the traffic light with Tinkin Road. This is another shopping area as well. So you got some different stores. You got Hollywood Market, you got Bar Louie, Walgreens. Some smaller stores in there. Oh yeah, I think you even saw a big boy over to the right as well. Yep. I think I need to be over in the right lane because there is one more. It's partially a subdivision, but it's also a shortcut, or not a shortcut, but it's like a cut through or something like that. So here, this is traffic lights for Orion Road. Orion Road goes all the way to Lake Orion. And if we continue north on Rochester Road, that'll head out to Oakland Township and eventually out to Lakeville and Leonard. Yeah, Rochester Road heads way up into the country once you get north of Rochester. So now we're heading east on Cross Creek Parkway, Cross Creek Boulevard. So the home prices, yeah, they're averaging between $450,000 and $500,000 in here. About this road is that even have a bike lane to the right as well. Yeah, these are beautiful homes in this subdivision. Yep, so here, this is Sheldon Road. Sheldon Road is just a small secondary road. It heads up into the country a little bit as you go left. But we will make a right turn here. And ahead on our left side, that is Stony Creek High School. That is the newest of the 3 high schools for the Rochester School District. And then up ahead we got the roundabout with Tinkin. But this time we'll continue east, so we'll make a left at the roundabout. Well, I know what I mean. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. Or just for one car. You can also access Stony Creek High School from Tinkin Road as well. So you don't have to just use Cross Creek Parkway or Cross Creek Boulevard. I keep calling it Cross Creek Parkway for some reason. And this is Stony Creek, and this part over here, this is the historic Stony Creek Village. This also was annexed by, I don't know if it was by Rochester Hills or Rochester. Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, yeah, Rochester, Michigan, it is named after Rochester, New York, which of course is much larger than Rochester, Michigan. So we're going to go ahead and make a right turn onto Washington Road. We're going to continue straight. That turns into Runyon Road as it heads out to 25 Mile Road into Shelby Township. And this road's going to be a little muddy, so I'm going to go a little slow down this. And yeah, this turns also into Runyon Road. Oh, thankfully it's just muddy in that one little area. The rest isn't too bad. But yeah, the reason why I wanted to come over into this part is because not only this is a little historic too, but you also have the Van Hoosen Farm, which that is what that is off to the left. And it looks like, yeah, Van Hoosen Farm might even be closed right now. Or no, it's not closed. That just had it's not fully barricaded. Oh yeah, you can park over there for the museum. And yeah, this is just Van Hoosen Road. Okay, so we're gonna make a left turn back on the Tinkin. I gotta be a little careful because okay, now I can see pretty well to the left. Okay, yeah, I had to wait for like, not mistaken, probably like at least 20 cars. Okay, so now we're going over the Stony Creek, which, yeah, Stony Creek itself also flows into the Clinton River. So we'll go ahead and make a left turn to Latika Drive. I'll keep this going because I have to wait for 2 cars. See, a little fun fact, this road eventually turns into 2nd Street down that parking lot I told you about for the Clinton River Trail. So now we're back into the city limits for the city of Rochester, which will be in for the remainder of this video. So yeah, the homes in here, they're averaging between 480,000 and 520,000, so relatively similar to Cross Creek Boulevard. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll continue on this all the way to Parkdale Road. We'll make a left turn, and then we'll take that on our way out to DeQuinder, and that's where we'll end this video, which is probably not a moment too soon because my battery is getting very low. It's like under 10% right now. Which, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think if I were to make a left turn, that might even go out to Parkdale as well, but and that sun is bright. Although you can barely see it because of the glare from the sun, but yeah, this is Romeo Road to the right. That will take you back over to Rochester Road, just north of downtown Rochester. And Parkdale Road, if you go to the right, that'll end up back at Romeo Road. Don't know if I'm gonna get lucky with this traffic. No, definitely not. It's turning red way too early, so I'm not gonna be able to make the light. Alright, so we'll make a left turn here, and then after this traffic light, we'll start to conclude this video. So that's good. Didn't have to wait for too long for that light. So this is Parkdale Road. Once it crosses over to DeQuinder, this turns into 24 Mile Road. Alright, so because we have about another... Oh, you got a little bit of a ways to go after all. So this will keep going for another couple minutes. Yeah, mostly residential off to the left. Although to the right, you do have an office for Pfizer, which is the one of the pharmaceutical companies. And here's the Stony Creek again. Alright, so we have about another mile to go, or maybe a little bit less than that, until we get to DeQuinder. So, I'm going to get ready to slowly start concluding this video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this driving tour of Rochester Hills, Michigan and Rochester, Michigan. We got to cover a lot of ground in this video. Like, a lot of ground. This is going to be probably close to an hour and a half long video. So kind of like as long as the video I did down in Riverview, Woodhaven, and Trenton. And yeah, off to the right, that is a pretty large ice rink. Alright, so here's DeQuinder Road, so I'm going to get ready to conclude the video. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join me for the adventure, and don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott with the Scottman signing out.